Please join Cantor Michelle and myself as we bless the Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom and welcome to our very special service from my home to your home. Cantor Michelle is in her home and she's going to be recording the music on the screen. So we begin this evening for your very special Shabbat service with Hine Matov, how good and pleasant it is for us to be together, even though together is a little different this time.
Hi, this is Sunny, this is Phil, and we are doing some walking in the B'nai Vail golf course, and it's gorgeous.
If you have to be sequestered anywhere, Eagle County is about the most beautiful place you could pick. Stay safe.
From beautiful Florida, Mark and Debbie Levy wishing everybody a Shabbat Shalom. We miss our family, we miss the mountains, and we miss B'nai Vail. We love you.
Shabbat Shalom. This is Jackie Cohen, your co-treasurer, welcoming you to the Sabbath service.
Shabbat Shalom from Toronto, Canada.
Shabbat Shalom.
We miss you, Vail.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're thinking of you from sunny Florida, wishing all of you health and happiness, and please stay safe.
Hine ma tov u'manayim shavet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shavet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov shavet achim gam yachad. Shavet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim 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 shavet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov, yalalai, yalalalalai. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov, yalalai, yalalalalai. Hine ma tov u'manayim shavet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shavet achim gam yachad.
We continue our service as we join together with the cantor. Join in your homes with your family and your friends. As we welcome the angels of peace and join together, Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashem, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem, Boachem L'Shalom, enter in peace. Malachei Bye.
like this every week, Rabbi. It's amazing.
It's wonderful. Let's continue our service with our family prayer. May we never take for granted the gift of Shabbat as we sit nestled in the Rocky Mountains or wherever you happen to be, sharing this humble moment with family and friends. May the satisfaction of celebrating Shabbat hearten our spirits, and let Shabbat peace bring quiet to our souls. Allow this time set aside for song and prayer to bring us closer together in thoughts and deeds. Let this space we share become our place of devotion, glowing with reverence and filled with our traditions. May the end of this week encourage us to examine our actions. Let us look ahead toward the new week, so we'll be worthy of all of God's blessings. Our Friday night service continues with the singing of Esa Einai. Arriving in Jerusalem, the pilgrims lifted their eyes to the mountains and cried out in unison, "From where does my help come?" I'm still able to look up at our mountains, and if you have some around you, do the same as we join with the cantor, Esa Einai. We now continue with that wonderful reading that talks about God's wondrous creations. As we join together on this Shabbat Eve and we take in the greatness of God's creations, as the snow melts on the mountain peaks on high, let our worries of the week flow away. As the mountain springs give forth fresh water, let us soul feel refreshed. And as the creeks join the streams and become the great rivers, let our faith and love grow stronger. And as we stand in awe, at least here, in the great beauty of these Rocky Mountains, let our faith in God increase and renew, and let this Sabbath be for all of us a time of peace. I'd like to continue our service with the reading, first in English, of Psalm 92. It is good to give thanks to you, O Lord, to praise your name through song, to speak in the morning of your loving kindness and your faithfulness each night. To the music of the lute and the harp, to the melody of the lyre, I'll sing with my delight, as the cantor continues now with the singing of Tzadik Katamar.
Tzadik Katamar yifrach ke'erez b'avanot yizkeh shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot
As we continue with our service, we have our traditional English reading just for today, taken from 1921 in the Boston Globe. It has even more meaning, I think, for all of us, as I'll read this for you now. Just for today, I'll live one day only, forgetting yesterday and tomorrow, and not trying to solve the whole problem of life at once. Just for today, I'll be unafraid of life and death, unafraid to enjoy the beautiful and be happy, because people are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Just for today, I will adjust myself to what is, try not to adjust everything over to suit me. If I cannot have what I like, I will like what I have. Just for today, I'll be agreeable, cheerful, charitable. Do my best to praise people for what they can do and not criticize them for what they cannot do. And if I find fault, I will forgive it and forget it. I'll try not to improve nor regulate anybody except myself. Just for today, I'll have a plan. I may not follow it exactly, but I'll have one. It will save me from worry, hurry, and indecision. Just for today, I'll get people off my nerves, not get on theirs, and I'll appreciate them for what they do and what they are. Just for today, I won't show it if my feelings are hurt. Just for today, I'll find a little time for quiet, to relax, to realize what life is and can be. Time to think about God and get a better perspective of myself. And just for today, I'll look at life with fresh eyes and discover the wonder of it. And I know that as I give to the world, so the world will give to me. If you're able to, we now rise and you can join together with the cantor in the chanting of Baruch Hu, our call to worship. We continue with the chanting of the Shema as we join with the cantor.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
With the Egyptians in pursuit, the Israelites stood at the sea and sang together, Mi Chamocha, just as we have Cantor Michelle standing down by the Eagle River, knowing that the waters will not part, but leading you in this beautiful song.
No
most beautiful prayers that we recite every Friday night is Hashivenu. It talks about, may we lie down in peace, dear God, and may you stand us up in the morning in life and spread over us the Sukkah, the tabernacle of your peace. The cantor will now lead us as we join together with her in the singing of Hashivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Behamidenu Malkeinu leChaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Behamidenu Malkeinu leChaim. Ushmor tziteinu uvoleinu lechaim u'shalom ve'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Behamidenu Malkeinu leChaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom Behamidenu Malkeinu leChaim.
Taken from the book of Exodus, we now are going to be singing, for in 6 days the Lord created the heavens and the earth. On the seventh day he ceased from his work and rested. Join with the cantor as we sing together V'Shamru.
V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam. V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam. B'nai Vail b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam. V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat l'dorotam v'ritolam.
We've now arrived at that time in our service where we think about those in our community, in our families, and in our lives that are in need of healing of body, mind, or spirit. If you have a person in your life, please take a moment to think about them and all throughout the world that are having such a difficult time these days and these months. as we continue now with the chanting of Misha Berach. I'd like to continue with a prayer for courage. These are difficult times for all of us, but being together, standing together, we will get through this and we'll gather together once again with happiness and joy. In the Psalms we read that God is my refuge and my strength, a very present help in a time of trouble. Help us to feel that help and let your presence be a light within to dispel the darkness, and let your nearness be a comfort for all of us. We pray for the courage to carry on in the face of these difficult times, for the wisdom to learn from adversity, for the strength to build a new and a better life. May hope abide within this moment of crisis and loss. For you, O Lord, you're our hope, our sustaining power even when we have fallen. Keep us from self-recrimination and give us peace of mind and contentment of spirit. The cantor will now continue with the chanting of the Reader's Kaddish.
Yitkada v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'almad divrei kirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael bagala bagala u'vizman kariv ve'imeru amen Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach Le'alam ulam le'amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach Yitbar v'troma midnaseh V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei kutsha b'richu Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Ta'amiram be'ama ve'imeru Amen.
As we continue with the Amida, if you're able to rise, stand, please do. If not, just stay comfortable. As we continue with Adonai Svatai, Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory, and we'll join with the cantor. And then take a moment silently to think about our beloved ones that are throughout the country, throughout the world, that we're thinking about at this time.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha.
Please take a moment now to join with the cantor Shalom Rav as we continue with our prayer for peace.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lecha hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lecha hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. B'tov be'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. 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 Tasim Leolam. Tasim
Shabbat Shalom. This Shabbat, we remember those that have lost their lives to cancer and also the survivors of cancer. Well, when Ernest Hemingway wrote in his novel A Farewell to Arms, Hemingway wrote about defeat. He wrote, "The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong in broken places." There's a lot of truth in Hemingway's statement. He was saying that sooner or later, we all face tough times or in our lives, though this virus is unprecedented. But Hemingway talks not only of our own common vulnerability to being broken, he does remind us that we can later become strong in broken places. And each of us face these difficult days and weeks. Well, we have the power to confront and endure this challenge. Remember that some of the noblest of human traits flourish when we wonder, how can I go on? Will we get through these days if we live compassion, kindness? We have to live a life of fortitude and patience. Our rabbis teach us that the ending to this difficult chapter has not been written. It's waiting for us to write it. It's waiting for us to write the next chapter of our lives based on our choices to wash our hands, to self-distancing, our priorities to look out for others, check in on our loved ones, and especially our decisions to stay strong. And always we have to stay positive. Well, the insistent message of Judaism is and always has been choose life. You choose life. Nobody else is doing the choosing for you. You choose life between healthy and unhealthy. We're choosing to do God's work, overcoming the tyranny of illness, finding a cure, a vaccine for this and the viruses to come, because God wants us to be co-authors in the writing of the book of life. Remember, the next chapter of our lives hasn't been written yet. The only pages in the book of life that have been filled are the ones we already know about, the ones we've already written. So whether we become strong in broken places, it depends ultimately on our own attitude toward the challenge. Ra'eh natati lefanecha hayom ve'et chaim ve'et tov. I've set before you life and goodness. Therefore choose life. And let us remember our fate is in our own hands, to choose and to cherish, to meet this challenge, to meet it with strength, and may God grant that we will choose well. Shabbat Shalom. Once again, if you're able, please rise. We're going to join together in Aleinu as you join with the cantor.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, latit gedula le'otzer bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlechim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo U'shemo echad.
I'd like now to continue with the beautiful reading there with us as we think about our loved ones. Those we have loved and lost are with us here tonight as the sun sets behind the mountains. When we gather together in the sparkle of the fallen snow, when the blossoms open on the trees, they're with us. When we marvel at the blueness of the skies and the golden color of the aspen trees, they are with us. It is our memories of being with them that keep them alive. For as long as we live and recall their stories, they're with us. Our loved ones will always be a part of who we are, and they're with us. I'd like to now continue with the reading of the Mourner's Kaddish as we think about all of our loved ones that will always be with us. Yitzgadal v'yitzgadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'mramein. Yehesh me rabbah mevarach le'olamo me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'miram bi'alma v'imramein. Yehesh shlomo rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. Well, thank you for being a part of this service, and we look forward to the time when we can all be together here in Vail, worshiping together in our chapel. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay in touch. Shabbat Shalom. This concludes our service. I'd like to offer you now this prayer. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai varech et amo v'shalom. That the Lord grant strength unto his people, to all peoples, and bless us with health and peace. Amen. This is the time when we have to adapt to what we have. So if you don't have a challah, it's a good time to use a bagel, English muffin, or the same with the wine. If you don't have any wine, then have some grape juice or a juice that you could say the prayer over. Please join with me and the cantor and Janet as we join together in Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
And we'll join together in Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.